let's start this live stream, shall we? We'll see how we go. I'm waiting like usual for the YouTube side to start up. It always lags, I'm always unsure. But good morning, you guys, and welcome to, what is it now? Episode 17 of season 1 of Survival Fridays. Today I thought we could go and build a flower shop. I'm actually starting just before 8 AM, so I'm quite proud of myself. Hey Slav, hey Refa, nice to see you both this morning. But yes, it's a little bit chilly in Australia again, so out comes the hoodie that I've been wearing for a lot of my Survival Fridays ever since I bought it, because it's very comfy and baggy and comfortable. Oh hey Jedi, and thank you. Mr. HeySofia is here too. Oh, and hey Sophia. Hello fellow Sophia. So I thought I've been probably playing Minecraft for about an hour now. I have just been collecting some clays so that way we could have a range of different clays for more houses that we build. Mr. HeySofia may have puns, but he is working downstairs, so maybe not. Oh, hey Siostra. Oh no, it's so late for you. I might try and do oh, okay, my video is slow as usual because I just started live streaming, but hopefully it should pick up a little bit soon. It always does this, you guys, you know that. But yeah, so it is now 8 o'clock in the morning, and I thought we would do normal weekly updates of what's been happening with me. Oh, hey Jenna. Hello. Hello, Jenna. But I thought I would do my normal updates. I'm just heading back to the village at the moment to put stuff away and get stuff so we can start building a flower shop. But usual updates. So I put out on my Twitter, if you're ever wanting to have updates during the week, I do have my Twitter link below. I'm pretty sure I do. Yeah, I've got my Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat link below. So I did post on Tuesday or Monday that from now on, instead of uploading Wednesday and Sunday, I'm just going to upload twice a week when I have a video done. The video I'm doing at the moment is taking a little bit longer than I thought because I've been researching and building it. I've probably been trying to research and build this house for about, I want to say a week and a half now. It is, oh hey JD, oh thank you. 5 PM where you are. Oh thank you Sophia. I'm really happy that you love my channel. But yeah, so I just thought, I posted out that I'm not going to be uploading Wednesday and Sunday. I'm just going to upload when I have a video done. I have been building a mansion build, so my next video will be a mansion house, which a lot of you have asked for. I didn't want to just build a mansion though. Hello Sadie. Or Sadie. Can I say Oi Cassia? I don't know what that means. But yeah, so I've been building a mansion, but I didn't want to build just the world I'm playing in at the moment, this town I've been doing slowly over the 17 episodes. And also Jim's been helping me a lot with like the roads and stuff like that. And like Jim built the tree farm for us. He's got a really beautiful little area in the town actually. So if you ever want to see Jim's little house, which is really quite pretty, like he put a lot of work into it. This is Jim's house over here. So this is like all the pathways and the areas around his house and the farms. He's got a hobbit hole house. I think it's around the corner here. Yeah, so this is Jim's house here. So if you ever want to check out a really cool area on the server in the town, Jim has a really beautiful like little house area. Like it's crazy, you guys. But yeah, so I'm building a mansion at the moment. That will be my next video. It definitely should be up on Sunday. The reason it takes a little bit while, when I do a bigger video like a mansion build, I do have to plan actually a lot when I do my houses. I don't know what other people like with their YouTube channels. Yeah, so I build anything you've seen in the tutorials, like the houses and the buildings, I've built that. But Jim has helped out with the roads and he's done some gardens and stuff like that. Oh, there's a pirate ship here. But yeah, Jim has helped out a lot with the tutorial, like the contest build. Please don't destroy. 247. Okay. Okay, well they actually shouldn't be putting that here. One thing about the server is that if it's within someone's claim, they shouldn't be building there. I'm just doing a mod rec. Hold on, you guys. This build is... There we go. Okay. Yeah, so I build any of the buildings that you see, like the marketplaces, some of the houses. I've built all the shops on Main Street. I've done a lot of the gardens, but Jim helps out with roads and he's done some lights and farming and stuff like that. Hello, Thomas. Hello. Oh, thank you, Sophia. But yeah, so I'm doing a mansion build for my next video, and because it is a mansion, it is quite big. It's not something I can do very quickly, but I didn't want my first mansion build on YouTube to be how to build a mansion, because I don't know about you guys, but there's lots of different styles of mansions. There's not just mansions, you have modern mansions, you have neoclassical mansions, you have Victorian mansions. Like there's heaps of different styles of mansions. So I didn't want to be building just how to build a mansion, because that means it kind of restricts me to how to build a mansion, how to build a mansion number 2, how to build a mansion number 3. So I really wanted to build a particular style of mansion. So my next video will be a particular style of mansion, and I think it's really, really beautiful, and I've put a lot of research into my builds. I don't just build out of my head a lot of the time. I do research things. I'll research features. I research different types of furniture that you will see in areas. I research a lot, you guys. So I didn't want to just start building a mansion. I put like hours and hours and hours of researching the materials they use, the structures, how they build the exteriors, the types of gardens, the furniture, how it changed from a modern style of this style to a older style of this style. And I wanted to put a lot of the characteristics in. So I've built all my planning. I've actually got it ready to start building now. And I've been playing around building it, so I will probably be filming it today, and then I'll be editing tomorrow and uploading it Sunday. So I am sorry, you guys, but when I do bigger builds in between all my university and work, it does take a little bit of time. But rest assured, it will be a very big video. So I hope you all like it. Oh, hey Susanna, nice to see you. I'm just putting all this stuff away at the moment. So we're going to be building a flower shop this morning. I went and collected a bunch of materials, like I think I mentioned to you guys. There was a big hill to the west of us that had all these different color clays. So we're going to go probably for the white terracotta today, I think. Unless, oh, actually, you know what? Let's go for gray. Let's go for something a little bit different. But the other thing I wanted to say to you guys is, I'm not sure if I will be doing Survival Friday next week, because I go to New Zealand on Friday. So I go Friday morning to New Zealand, and then I'm back Sunday afternoon. So I'm not quite sure yet if I will be live streaming, because because it's an international flight, I do have to be at the airport 2 to 3 hours beforehand. I know my flight's before midday. I'm not quite sure. My mum has booked it. I'm seeing family. So I think I'm going to be leaving probably 8 a.m. in the morning, which is exactly now. So if I do survival live stream, it will be quite early. I'll probably say like 5 a.m. in the morning. I will be up and doing a 1-hour live stream. But we won't be doing anything big. Do you have a witch's cottage? No, I do not have a witch's cottage. I do not have one. I think they're quite cute though. Let's do this. But yeah, so we're going to be building a flower shop today, but I thought like usual I would just give you the weekly update. So I have been building a mansion and it will be ready, and I'm no longer uploading Wednesdays and Sundays. I'm just uploading twice a week when I do twice a week when I do have my videos ready. This next build's going to be quite big, which is why I've spent a lot of time and why it's been prolonged in uploading. Hello, Thomas. But yeah, so definitely uploading Sunday. I've got the video basically done, so I'm really excited. I hope you all like it and the style and mansion that I've done. How are you on pause? It's so weird, Thomas. But yeah, so that is the plan for this Sunday, and then again next week, not sure if I will be live streaming because I'm going on an international flight. It's only for the weekend, but obviously that does interfere with Survival Friday, so we'll see how we go. And yeah, and thank you, Jedi. I'm happy that you like that build of mine. I do really like that lake boat house. I wanted to just try and base it on what you see in Australia. I know I had one person at the time that I built it go, that's not what a boathouse looks like. But in Australia, a lot of boathouses, when it's people permanently living on them, they do look like that over here. They have like these flat bases and literally just a house on top. So that's what I tried to replicate with that one. I don't think some people understand. It's different overseas. Okay, so we're going to be building a flower shop today, like I mentioned. So we're going to need stone and then wooden supports and then materials. So we're going to be using grey terracotta because, like I said, I like kind of having all my buildings all rainbowy. I feel like the town looks quite pretty. So I'm really enjoying having a pretty little town, I suppose. We're going to need actually, you know what? Let's grab out one of the million of shulker boxes that I have from Thomas. We'll put that down over here. Okay. And we're going to put all the flowers in here because we are going to need a lot of flowers to be doing a flower shop. So we want to be having a whole range. We'll probably just grab a bunch of these. Even dandelions, poppies, azuras, tulips, what else have we got here? Ferns we can use, sunflowers we can. We'll grab a crap load of oak leaves, also a few birch, a couple of oak. I think that should be pretty good, you guys. Yes, Thomas's spooky ghosts. Oh no, it's your birthday next week on Friday. Can I make an underground house? Maybe. We will be kind of building, I suppose, underground next revision when we do the underwater house. Kind of underground, I suppose, but I could definitely think about it. I have built some houses that are in caves on my channel. I know I built one that was how to build a secret base. I think it was in 1.13. And that was a completely underground cave house. So if you are interested, there is that one up at the moment. Oh, thank you, Sophia. Yoni's on here. Hello. Okay, but yeah, so we're just grabbing a bunch of stuff for the flower shop. So I think that should be good for that. We want some more of the slabs. And we're going to need a bunch of stone brick. We can probably take all these stones and turn those into some more stone. Let's take all these cobblestones here as well. That cobblestone. We're just taking a bunch of cobblestone, you guys, because we're probably going to need it. What else will we need? We might use a dark oak fence or a spruce fence. Or birch. I'm trying to think. I want to make the flower shop have a big outdoor garden area, because I feel like that's just going to make it feel more pretty and more like a flower shop. So if we have a fence around the road and the house is spruce, dark oak trimmings on the edge of the road, Dark oak might look too much with that, so maybe we'll go spruce or oak. Birch can be quite pretty though. We might go birch because it's quite a different color contrast from the dark oak and the spruce. It's really light, so it's going to make it stand out a lot more, I think. So let's go that. We're going to pick up this shulker box. Thomas, can I please have the shulker box? Yes. No, really though, I need all my plants. You may be ghost, but I can see you. Okay, well, Thomas, I will need all that stuff to do my flower shop, so please meet me at the spot. Oh. Okay, so someone else give me those. I can't remember. Oh, hi, Argo. Nice to see you this morning. And that's okay. It was nice seeing you anyway. Jedi, sorry. Thomas, I need my shulker. Okay, well, you better give me my shulker because it's got all my plants. And if I build a flower shop, I'll need it. Actually, I forgot a pot. We can grab those later, guys. Okay, so let's go to where we want to be building our flower shop. You're not beauty. That's okay. Okay, let's go back to where our flower shop will be. So if you remember last week, we built the blacksmith over here. And I think that looks really quite nice where it is. And then we have the tavern over here. I have set up, and then we have, oh, my mouse is dying again this week. Yes, I did kind of do a little bit of a pathway here. And we're going to kind of join it up to the town hall. Thank you, Thomas. And then we have over here, which is why I didn't want to do the white terracotta, because I remembered we had used it. We used it for the noob shack over here. So if we look down the street, we'll have the pinky white, and then we will have the yellow, and then orange, and then we'll have the flower shop with the grey terracotta. So I think there's gonna, oh, hey Riley. And thank you, Sophia. Hopefully, I haven't been uploading as much, so it's kind of affecting my my channel, which kind of sucks, but that's okay. I kind of like understand why. But hopefully when this mansion house goes out, I'll have to make sure I do a little bit of a easier video after. But we're going to be building our flower shop here today because I kind of want it next to the blacksmith, and we're going to put it off the back of the road a little bit. And then all in the front kind of area around here is where we're going to have a bunch of flowers and area that you can shop. You don't need to remove those grass, Thomas. Oh, you're stuck there. Hopefully you'll find me soon. Oh, the one thing I forgot, you guys, was to get some spruce. So let's grab that quickly too. I'm forgetting everything. We can just go back here though. But yeah, so we're going to build a flower shop today, and I want it to kind of feel like it's got a little bit of an inside where you can grab a few things, but majority of the flower shop is outside, on crates and boxes and stuff like that, just to give it more of like a, I don't know, like an outdoorsy feel. Like if you ever go to a garden center at a hardware shop, you will notice that it is an outdoor garden center. And I think that's mostly because plants you have to water and things like that. So we want to try and replicate that same kind of, I suppose you could say, functionality of a plant shop, I suppose. So we're going to just grab some spruce because we need spruce to do the supports of our flower shop, because I used all the spruce last time for building. This is going quite deep, you guys. That's okay though, we can use all this spruce, so... Yes, I am destroying the dirt with my axe. Yes, I am that lazy. You can hopefully get out, Susanna. It shouldn't be too hard. Okay, how much have we got? 19. At the moment, I just want to more focus on... we just need some spruce for supports. I'm literally only grabbing... a few blocks, because if you remember the bottom of our houses we have been making with the cobblestone, so we don't need to be doing spruce all along the bottom there. And we do though have the trimming of the spruce along the top, but we can do that later. We don't have to do that straight away. I'm just grabbing a bunch of spruce. How much have we got now? 39. Okay. I think that's nearly probably enough. Okay, a little bit more, you guys. But how are all of you doing? I hope it's well where you are. I know over in Northern Hemisphere up there, you guys are going into winter now. It's actually been not too bad here in Australia. It's been, I think, a little bit colder the past couple of days. We're in spring, so it's at that point where it's like still a little bit cold, but then you have the odd day where it's really, really hot. So that's why I'm in a hoodie this morning, because it's a little bit colder today. I am not excited for New Zealand though, because if you guys don't know about New Zealand, it's actually really cold down there, because it's even further down than we are, and it just gets really, really cold. So I'm a bit like, oh, because I'm kind of getting used to the warmer temperatures here now. But now I'm having to go next week overseas to a country where it's 15 degrees Celsius max during the day, and now I'm used to my 25, so should be good, the weather culture shock. Thankfully I'm only in NZ though for how long? 3 days, including the day I leave and the day I come back. So I won't be too cold, I don't think. Oh no, you have more zombies. Okay, so let's put the shulker box over here because we just want to keep it out of the way. Now I don't actually want this flower shop to be really big. I kind of want it to be the same as the little blacksmith, but without the side area. And I'm thinking I want it kind of like rectangle shape towards. Normally we've been doing our houses where, I'll show you guys. Normally we've been doing the houses where you have the end of the house facing the road, but I think this time we want to have it rectangle and then a door in the middle. So let's get started on that. How about we put this away, these ones, I'll put these potions away too. Okay, so what we're gonna do, we're gonna grab our spruce, and also we'll get rid of these carrots for now too. Terracotta we have, and we need our base. So we'll mark out our corners first before we do stone, because that's always a lot harder to get. 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe we want it really thin. That will only be 3 in the center though. So let's do 4 wide. And then we want it to be kind of like long. So maybe like here. Something kind of like this. Like I do want it off the road a little bit. Oh, hey Roberto. Good morning. Nice to see you. Thank you for joining us, Roberto. And thank you for watching my channel and everything like that. But like I said, we want it kind of off the road. Maybe that's actually a little bit too far. So we'll bring it a little bit closer. Maybe like this. We want it close enough that you can tell it's a shop right near the road, but you don't want it too far that it looks like it's really far away. I think that looks a little bit better though. So let's go with that. And that way, if you're coming down here, you're quite close to the shop. But then if you're looking officially from the front, you have that little bit of distance. So we'll go with that. And this will be right here. And then this here. So let's remove these two. Or do we want it one back so it's not right against the road? Yeah, we don't want it right against the road. We've got to be strategic with our building here, you guys. So let's do that. Okay. And that one, and that one. Okay, so I think this is pretty good for the shape. Oh no, what happened, Susanna? Yeah, I could do a little pergola actually, coming off the front maybe on one side. The only thing with pergolas is I think they're more of a like a modern thing, not so much like a medieval thing. Where did you go, Thomas? Okay, which is why I'm not too sure about a pergola. I think they're very beautiful, and you guys know I do them a lot for my builds. Hello Thomas, I see you down there now. So we want to go 4 high with these like usual. But yeah, I think pergolas are more of a modern thing rather than ancient thing. I could always do like a pergola that's made up of just wood by using like gates. And that could be good, but I think that's even more like a... If you watch like older Greek or Roman movies, they might have pergolas, but I don't really know for like shops. Oh, hey Reflow, nice to see you this morning. Nice to see you back. And what happened, Susanna? I'm stuck in the middle of nowhere and I went the wrong way. That will happen. See, you're not having a good morning. Okay, so now that's done, we're going to do our base. And we will worry about... Oh, I just had an arrow fire at me. Oh, it's you. I was like, where's the skeleton? It's just Thomas, you guys. Okay, so we're going to go and put our base along the bottom, and we'll worry about staircases or little details later on. If it was a really big build, you'd probably be doing it straight out, but because it's just a little tiny shop, it's not like end of the world if we don't. We might do a double door and have that here. And then let's start doing terracotta. I also have the girls right next to me, and if you cannot hear, Strudel is starting to become her weird usual live stream self. She is talking for you guys. Now they're running away. Okay. I will not get back, Thomas, I refuse. Okay. You'll be there in about 39 minutes. That's okay. I should still be here in 39 minutes, Susanna. Okay, so we're just doing top trimming, and I think I'm gonna have just... Oh, no, we don't want that. I think I'm gonna have just enough wood. But I think as well, I kind of wanted to do the dark terracotta just because it will stand out a little bit more against the plants. Having a darker background and then your plants in the foreground, it makes them really vibrant and stand out more. So that's another really good tip. Stop ruining my build, Thomas. Okay, there we go. And we probably want a same matching window here, so it's 2 blocks. There we go. So I think this looks quite good for our flower shop. It's really long, inviting. We have big windows there, so it really stands out. Maybe we could even do a 3 window. Yeah, why not? We could do 3 on the front. It's a lot of arrows, Thomas. It's a lot of arrows. You have too many arrows, Thomas. Yeah, Strudel's very noisy. I'm glad you heard her. Okay, so let's do the end bit here. We might actually not put a window on the end of the build this time. Goodbye, Thomas. Let's enclose Thomas, hey? Okay. We're just gonna do our house here. Let's go 2 down the end and then 1 here. And then what we can do... I'm just placing blocks everywhere. It's very dark, you guys. Okay, there we go. So we'll have 2 in the center and then 1 and 1. So I think this is starting to look really good. Do I know about Subnautica? I think I know about Subnautica. Isn't that the underwater exploration game with the submarine? I think I do know about it. But I have not played it. We're just enclosing Thomas, you guys, in his little dirt cage. There we go. We have Thomas sorted. Okay, so I think this is starting to look really good. Oh no, he's digging. Damn it, Thomas. That's okay. Let's just remove all the dirt though. We're going to do the flooring later on and worry about the inside later as well. But we're going to just be probably doing spruce for the inside because it matches the wood that we have trimming the house. But I think this is like a pretty good shape for our house now. And now we want to worry about our trimming. So we are going to grab a crafting box, which I think I put one in the blacksmith. Did I? I did, you guys. Maybe you can do a twisting path from the road to the flower shop. Yeah. I don't want to do a dare, Anya. I could do truth if it's not too bad. And that's okay, Reflow. It was nice seeing you this morning. Can I show you my dog Lapis? I have seen, I'm assuming, the dog in here. I'm guessing that one, if that's Lapis. But we're just going to make some cobblestone slabs at the moment because we're wanting to do the trimming for around the flower shop. I think that should probably be good, you guys. Okay, so let's grab some dirt blocks and we're going to start doing our now little pointy ends like we normally do. I'm falling over and nearly dying like I normally do. Let's quickly grab some carrots. Okay, let's quickly eat because we don't want to die. Okay, now we're going to make the same usual kind of weird pointy roof that we normally do. So let's go something maybe just like that. Like maybe we'll just keep it really simple this time. I don't really want to be doing anything really crazy just because it's so thin. We don't really want to go over the top with the ends because it's going to make it look really awkward. So when you have a really thin house like this, if you want to do those medieval ends, you don't really want to go crazy, otherwise it's just going to look too weird. Okay, now let's do our staircases, and I know I have a few. Okay, so let's do this. You guys, oh jeez, they're fighting to the death while I'm trying to build. It's fantastic. Oh, hey Artichood, nice to see you this morning. And hey Alex, nice to see you again this morning as usual as well. How many vids have I made? Oh geez. 100 and I could actually look for you right now. Let's have a look. It's oh, Strudel's not happy. It's 100 and something, 130. Let's quickly go to my dashboard. I will bring up my YouTube dashboard. Okay, come on. It's being a little bit slow because I'm live streaming. Okay, let's bring up dashboard. I have done 152 videos. It might sound like a lot, but there is a reason for that, and the reason is purely the reason that I have done a lot is because if you've only joined my channel this year, during Christmas time, I do a series which I'm planning to do again this year called Craftmas, which, if you can't tell, is a mix of Minecraft and Christmas. Minecraft, Christmas, Craftmas. And basically I do a video every single day before Christmas. It is quite the commitment and it takes a lot of time, but it doesn't, like, it's not too much of an issue because when it's over Christmas time, I'm not at university, so I have the time. So Craftmas is a mix of vlogs and also it's a mix of like vlogs, Minecraft tutorials, Minecraft Survival Fridays. So over Christmas time, I'll probably be live streaming a bunch of Survival Fridays, but we'll call it like Survival Craftmas. We'll probably just work on the town like usual. But so I have a lot because of doing my Craftmas videos, because obviously that ups my videos by like 25, 26 videos suddenly over like a short period of time. And it's also all my Survival Fridays that I do get put into videos. So 17 episodes of Survival Fridays, and they're all saved on my channel. It does add up. So I haven't done as many tutorials as people think, but the Craftmas and the Survival Fridays really adds up to what I do. Oh, thank you, that funny girl. It feels like years since I've been to a live stream. I watch live streams whenever they're on if I find them really interesting. Can I just ask that you two boys don't put dirt or cobblestone all over the house while I'm building? It just makes it more difficult. But no, I watch live streams whenever I can, if it's someone that I enjoy. There's a YouTube channel I watch called The Crane Couple, and I watch their live streams occasionally when they're at game arcades. They can be quite fun. I particularly like their Japan ones. Japan video game arcades are like crazy when you go to them, and they're quite difficult. I don't know how they win them all the time, but they do. So Hey Anya, not last time. I missed the notification. I was here a week before that. Okay. Yeah, I've had a couple people saying that the notifications for the live streams aren't that great, so that sucks. It may possibly be because of university. Oh no. It may possibly be also because of university and not uploading. I don't think YouTube's sending out as many notifications as they normally do for me. What Mr. HeySofia and I think is that my channel grew a lot in January, February, and it kept going. And we partially think it's because I was doing the craft miss and I was uploading a lot. And then because as I studied university and my uploads went down, they stopped promoting me, which kind of sucks because it's very hard to be juggling like a lots of hour part-time job, university, studying assignments, general cooking and cleaning and grocery shopping and stuff for the dogs and Minecraft. Doesn't leave a lot of time for me, you guys. But I'm really looking forward to. I now only have when do I finish university? I only have 2 more weeks. Yeah, I've only got 2 more weeks of classes. No, 10, 11, 12. I've got 3 more weeks of classes. And then I have 1 week of exams, and then I'm done. I don't go back until the 26th of February. Actually, I will be doing 1 university course, but it will be online. So I don't have to go to uni and I can just do it in my free time. So it should be pretty easy, but I'm looking forward to be able to like definitely uploading twice a week, definitely doing Survival Fridays and Craft Miss and all that kind of stuff. But what are you majoring in at university? When you're trying to build a house and fall off the roof. Yeah, I know. I always try and like shift crouch when I'm building, but I forget. I'm actually doing a Bachelor of IT at uni. I was going to major in networks and security and also information systems. So I was going to double major. But I've been doing networks and security this trimester at uni. Like I started getting into I'm in my end of my 2nd year. So I only have 1 more year at university after this. Networks and security is like we literally are doing all the programming for switches and ports and all that kind of stuff. So it's like if you were to set up your computer for the internet, we're literally doing all the cabling, we're setting the IP addresses, subnet mask, we're subnetting, doing the math and binary. And it's not that I find it really difficult. Like I do a little bit, but I just really don't like it. And I thought I would. Like I really wanted to do a technical part of IT as well as the business side of IT, just so I've kind of got both, but I'm just not enjoying networks and security at all. So I think I'm going to drop that major, which doesn't affect me anyway. I needed to do a subject in the first place, so it doesn't matter that I'm dropping one. Dropping the major because I've still done a subject that I should be doing anyway. So I'm going to be majoring just purely in information systems, which is kind of like the business side of IT. A lot of people don't really do it. Most people go to university to do the IT practical. They find the business side boring, but I actually really enjoy the business side of IT and I find it really easy. And I think that's just partially because I was shifting then. I fell again. Oh, hey, Kawaii Potato, nice to see you this morning. Oh, thank you, funny girl. Oh, you want to be a nurse? That's really cool. I could never be a nurse. I'm too blood phobia, so I would never be able to be a nurse. But yeah, so I eventually want to graduate and be a business analyst. So even though it's called a business analyst, it's involved with like the IT side of business. So it's like if a business came to you and they said, oh, we want to implement this, you then have to weigh up stakeholders and diagrams and find out what the business needs are rather than the wants and all that kind of stuff, and you come up with a solution and then they implement it. So that's what I want to be doing after university. So I'm majoring in more the business side of IT, although I have done a lot of practical subjects in IT as well, like programming, networking and all that kind of stuff. So I can do a little bit of that. I just don't find it as interesting, I suppose you could say, which kind of sucks because I really wish I did, and I do enjoy like parts of it, but I don't enjoy a lot of the theory in those subjects. Oh, I can't crouch on slabs. Okay, that makes sense now. Well, I got my way out, more zombies. Okay, what time is it there for you? It is 8:38 a.m. in the morning for me. And yeah, I have a blood phobia. I have a lot of phobias, you guys. I haven't really talked about it a lot. I have phobias of needles. I have phobias of hospitals. I have phobias of procedures. I have phobias of medical equipment. I have phobias of seeing people sick. I can't deal with it like at all. Like I freak. I think it's partially when I was little. I probably won't go into it too much, but I had a medical problem. It was something very simple, but when I was born, the doctors didn't know. So for 3 years of my life, the doctors would just put a needle through my stomach into my bladder to get urine, and apparently they would just hold me down and I would scream, and mum would just have to let them because they couldn't figure out what was wrong. Stupidest, simplest thing, but they didn't know, and they figured out. Anyways, we moved to Australia, and the doctor that we went to was like, oh, that's just this, and then they figured it out. But I think in my head I was very traumatized from it, and even though I'm older now, I think it's just there. So unfortunately I have a lot of phobias of anything to do with medical, especially hospitals. I can't, if someone's in hospital, I will just not even go and visit them, because it's like I would rather not go to a hospital and faint on the floor than going and seeing someone who's sick. When I turn up to hospitals, if I do see someone, they're always very shocked and surprised. So that's cool. I want my own patisserie. Yum. I actually, true story, you guys, I was at one point going considering applying to a patisserie school in Paris, but I decided not to. I do like patisserie really as well. Yeah, so basically the entire medical field, not for me. And I did, as funny as it may sound, work in a medical center as a administrator for a short period of time where the doctors knew they had to not show anything medical to me. Oh, zombie. But yeah, so anything medical I don't do well. I try, and which is not good, avoid having to have a blood test if I need to, which is not good, but I can't. It's I'm getting a little bit better as I get them. When I have a blood test, I have to lay down. I have water with me, and I also always make sure I have a chocolate bar, because I always go into shock when I have a blood test. So if I don't have the sugar instantly after getting my blood taken out, I faint. And when I go into hospitals now, I instantly start freaking out and crying. And hold on, Henrietta, hey, what's this? Hold on, Henrietta's eating something she shouldn't be. I will be back in 1 second, you guys. She's just there. What are you eating? Hey. Oh, yucky. She's somehow found a little bit of plastic. I have phobias of surgery, needles, spiders, and snakes. I don't like spiders and snakes, funny girl. Or Arctic hood. Unfortunately, Australia has a lot of spiders and snakes, so you kind of have to live with them. And hey Ellis, nice to see you this morning. And you have a rational fear of dentists. You have fear of sugar. Yum, Chinese food. I'm like, oh, you guys are making me hungry. But yeah, anything medical, I don't deal. I still faint now. I still cry. Mr. HeySofia. It used to be always my mum who would come in with me to the hospital or doctor surgeries, but now that's Mr. HeySofia's role. I didn't really want to do cobblestone there, so why did I do that? Let's kind of go like this. Or do I want to join... actually, let's not join it up over there. Let's join it to the front like I wanted to. But Mr. HeySofia, every time I get a blood test, he comes with me. Otherwise, I just freak. I can't... I'm nearly 25 years old, you guys, and I still can't get a blood test by myself. So it does suck for me, and I really wish I didn't have the phobia, but I've been like this for as long as I know, and it's not changing, and I still go into hospitals and faint on the floor, and the medical staff have to attend to me instead of the person who I'm visiting who's actually sick in there because I pass out. So yeah, that's my life. Anything medical, can't deal. Oh, thank you, funny girl. I can't hear my Aussie accent, but Mr. HeySofia says I do have one too. Okay, but we've done the roof there, and I think it looks kind of cute. We might just quickly add some little trimmings here, maybe just like that one here, just to kind of like smooth it out, I suppose you could say. We'll just get some more slabs too. Let's quickly use our workbench in here. When is my birthday? My birthday is Christmas Eve. I was born, I think, like 20 minutes before midnight, so I was nearly a Christmas baby. Although if I ever move to Germany, Germany does have Christmas on Christmas Eve, so Christmas would be my birthday. But no, I was born Christmas Eve. So unfortunately I have what I say is the crappiest birthday, because no one can ever come to your birthday party because everyone is too obsessed with Christmas. So it does kind of suck. It's not a fun birthday. A lot of stuff is going on. I always like 100% have to work on my birthday because it's Christmas Eve and everyone's trying to get stuff for Christmas. I don't like snakes personally, you guys. I hate them. I like them when they're in a zoo or wildlife sanctuary and you can hold them and they're friendly. I don't like seeing them in the wild here, and that's purely because in Australia snakes are a really big issue. I don't know what it's like where you're from, but in Australia snakes are like incredibly... Thomas, what are you doing? You're ruining it. I'm starting to want to do my... Thomas, I'm wanting to start doing my fence now. So I need to be building out here. So please don't dig down there at the moment. But in Australia, snakes are like a really, really big issue. And they're very poisonous, and you have snakes that will eat your dog. So it's not very fun when you kind of have to worry, okay, can Monday game... What? I'm like, wait, what? But I've never had any bad experiences. And there are no poison snakes. Oh, okay. See, I'm not sure when it's ending, Susanna. It's whenever it ends. But see, in Australia, a lot of snakes are poisonous. So for me, it's literally like, okay, this is how we think at home. Okay, the dogs can't be outside in the evening on the grass because, one, we have cane toads in Australia, which means that I don't think you have them where they are. They were introduced... That's a lot of arrows, Thomas. They were introduced to Australia a while ago because we still do. Australia has a lot of sugarcane crops, and when they were first trying to do the sugarcane growing in Australia, they realized they had a problem with sugarcane beetles, like cane beetles. So to try and solve the problem, they introduced the cane toad, which eats cane beetles, but the cane toad flourished in the environment. So now Australia has a really big cane toad problem. So cane toads are actually quite poisonous. They excrete poison out of their back, and when dogs lick them, which it sounds stupid, they're like a drug for a dog, so they kind of become addicted to the licking toads. But they make your dog they're like, the poisons are hallucinogenic, so when your dog licks the poison off the cane toad, they hallucinate. So the unfortunate thing is that once your dog has licked a cane toad once, they tend to want to do it all the time because it gets them high. So but the issue is if they actually eat the cane toad, or if they were to swallow too much of the poisonous, it's very fatal for a dog. So when we leave in the evening, we're like, okay, we can't put the girls outside in summer periods when it rains because there's cane toads and the dogs want to attack them because dachshunds are hunting dogs. And then you have to worry about snakes because we have big pythons in Australia, and we have had some very big ones in the backyard. We've probably had about 7 snakes in our backyard. 2 of them have been poisonous. One of them, the rest have been carpet pythons, which are a type of very large python. Unfortunately, we have had one where it was really, really big. The girls were down barking. We have like a little area of fencing them in, so they can't go under the house or anything like that. But yeah, so the cane toad gets the dog high, so they get addictive, but it's not good because we've had Strudel lick a cane toad once a couple of times, and you instantly, like, you have to wash their mouth out. They can't swallow it though because it's poisonous. But she was sitting on the bed and she was just like completely stone off her face from cane toad poison for like about 2-3 hours, and we had to watch her because it gets really bad if they've had too much, and you have to take them to the vet, otherwise they just have like heart attacks and seizures. I'm just doing my flower decorations, by the way, you guys, so I'll probably do the windows and the insides later. I just want to focus on the outside a little bit. But yeah, so cane toads poison will get your dog high, and then they get addicted and then want to lick it more every time I don't know if the sunflower will work. Oh, it will work. Then they want to lick it more, so you end up having problems with your dogs wanting to get high off hallucinogenic cane toads. And then we get a lot of snakes. We're right near bushland as well, so we get more than most people. We have had I will finish the conversation very soon, Alice, don't worry. The biggest carpet python we have had was, I probably want to say about 3 meters long. And the head would have been about, I don't know, that. Not very nice. They're friendly snakes. They're not aggressive or poisonous, but they will eat small animals. So if you have smaller dogs, it's a risk. Okay. Let's get back to building and not talk about this. You like moths? Aw, thank you guys. Let me just scroll up in the conversation. Unleash the bone meal. Yes, I know. But no, not all snakes have poison. There are lots of non-poison snakes. Green tree snakes are really beautiful. We have those here, and they're this beautiful lime green. But unfortunately, Australia has like 7 of the most venomous snakes in the world, and there's a lot, so it's not fun. Whenever you see a snake in Australia, I'll give you some advice. Whenever you see a snake in Australia, the best thing to do is to just walk away or stand still, let it walk past, don't attack it, don't even attempt to pick it up. You're raised in Australia to just assume that everything you touch is venomous. So I wouldn't touch anything in Australia. Okay, now I'm just going to create some crates as well, because we're going to want to put some stuff on top. We're going to need some more wood though, so maybe I'll go and cut down like a little birch as well. My favorite food, that's a tough one, funny girl. I want to say I really do like I want to say I really, really do like almond croissants. Oh my god, almond croissants. I could eat like 5 million of them. I also really enjoy Japanese food, which I cook a lot at home. And I'm building a flower shop as well, Ellis. So I've built like a little rectangle, and then I'm just going to have pots and some crates and little cute windows. And we're going to... Actually, we should probably do the vine that we were wanting to do as well before we build more on the outside. Otherwise, it'll be very hard to do that later too. But I'm building a little flower shop. You know, I really, really love almond croissants. The one thing that I'm like obsessed with is almond croissants. It's basically like a normal croissant, but they put on the inside an almond paste, which is just like almonds, powdered sugar, and I think something else. But it's super, super, super good. And it's like when I went in Paris, they had proper ones where it was like buttery, and they cooked the almond on the inside of the croissant, rather than... A lot of people here will put the almond on top and they'll cook it like the slivered almonds, and then they'll, once they finish cooking it, they'll cut it and then put the almonds on the inside and close it. But it's not as good. In Paris, they cook the almond on the inside of it, and oh my god. Oh, you guys, almond croissants. I could eat 50 million of them. But they're like my... Oh, you're from Turkey. That's so cool. And mochi. I love mochi, Victoria. I introduced Mr. HeySofia to mochi. I introduced my friends to mochi. I have tried making mochi. I am obsessed with mochi. Every time I go to Japan, I get mochi. It's especially really, really good when you get it fresh. And they'll do it in Japan where it's like super soft because they've literally just hand done the mochi. And then they'll cut it in half, and they will put on the inside like it's kind of like chocolate pudding or custard, and then they'll stick strawberries in there. Oh, they're to die for. I could eat 50 million of those as well. Oh my god, you guys. Mochi. So good. No, I love mochi. Mr. HeySofia loves it too because I introduced him to it. Let's just put this like up here. You want to live in Lake Geneva, Wisconsin. All I think when I hear Lake Geneva is Switzerland, Lake Geneva. Oh wow, you're like a full-on like black pixel with like a person on the front. I'm very confused, Thomas. I don't know what it is. Oh, and you're Brazilian otaku gamer. That's really cool too. On thank you, Bishwash. And I don't think I build that great. There's still always areas to improve. Arta could. You don't like the moths that eat proteins like in wool. Yeah. Hi, I'm from mashed potato, as I see. You're from Grenada. I think I know Grenada. I think I do. You've never heard of mochi? Pues I know. I'm making myself hungry too, you guys. Mochi is really good though. They sell a really good one here that is... I want to put this over the window. So we're going to kind of take this across, you guys. They sell a coffee one. I'm addicted to coffee, you guys. If you don't know, if you never saw my Craftmas, we do have at home like a professional coffee machine. That's how much we like coffee, which we do the full-on milk frothing and extractions and tamping. So we like coffee. You can get really good cafe au lait mochi, which is like they put on the inside of it a coffee cream and then a milk cream. Oh, you guys, it's so good. But you guys will be definitely seeing a lot more food from me when it comes to Craftmas later this year. I have a bunch of things planned. So I really hope you guys enjoy everything that I do for Craftmas. I think it should be good. It's very nice in Lake Geneva, but people get drunk at the Riviera. I see. Oh, you're Brazilian too. Mandela Bloom. I love your videos. You are pretty. The autocud is a Japanese dessert. You can do a tutorial. Oh, thank you, Mandela. I'm happy that you enjoy my videos. Okay, I thought it was in the Caribbean, Grenada. Oh, Grenada. Ah, okay. Okay, Grenada. I will know for next time. Thank you. Until I know it's a country and like I know it's there. Because I don't think you might be my only sub there, I think. But I don't, I haven't heard anyone say it before, so I was unsure. But okay, Grenada. Thank you. I will take note in my head. Thank you, Artikud. Thank you, funny girl. Hopefully this will help you out. Thomas is closing in the windows and making a fortress, it seems, on the inside of the flower shop. The one thing we're going to quickly grab now is some flower pots. And also, do I have any more coffee? I do. The one thing we're going to grab quickly, Thomas, no. Thomas, you're going to ruin the, my voice from talking too much. You're gonna ruin the pathway blocks by doing that. So please don't. We're gonna quickly grab some flower pots and some more different oak blocks so we can make, or wood blocks, so we can make some crates. So we're going to quickly grab that. But definitely some pots, because we want to be putting the plants in pots so you can kind of tell it's a flower shop as well. Thank you, Artikud. Thank you, Alex. I think, oh, is there a catfish? I do have two, I suppose you could say I have 3 pets. I've got my 2 dogs, Henrietta and Strudel, which are miniature dachshunds, which sometimes come on the live stream. We do actually also have a really big fish tank. It's 180 liters. Because when me and Mr. HeySofia first... Oh, I'm yawning for some reason. When me and Mr. HeySofia first met, we got a pet crayfish. His name was Desmond, after Assassin's Creed, because he would jump like a weirdo all over the fish tank. And he was like electric blue color. He was very pretty. But... like, where's my clay pots? I think they're in this one, maybe. That one? There they are. We'll make some more too. We still have the fish tank and we keep fishing it. Unfortunately, when we move from apartment where we live to where we are now, fish get really stressed from moving, and it can really affect them. We had to move all the fish in like a big ice cream container, and I think because we had to empty all the water out of the tank. But the thing is, when you have a she's a miniature dachshund too, but the thing is, though, when you have a fish tank, something for you guys to all know if you ever do have a fish tank, when you have a fish tank and you have especially a really big one, the filter actually creates a little like a little miniature environment for your fish. So it's not good to actually clean out the filter all the time, especially removing the bacteria, because the bacteria is what actually creates a little ecosystem for your fish tank. So unfortunately, when we move from the apartment to where we live now, it kills, you're taking out too much of the water that it kills a lot of the natural environment that had formed. So we ended up having a lot of fish pass away just because it's the shock of moving, and we had changed their environment because we had to take out like all the water basically to transport the tank, which really sucked. So because of that, we lost a lot of fish. And then ever since we've been here for like about 3-4 years now, it's just never gone back. We've done water testing, the water's fine, we clean it every week, but the fish still die and we're not quite sure why. There's no signs of disease in any of the fish, but it's also expensive to get fish, so it's hard to restock it all the time. Oh no, that sucks. Well, it was nice talking to you, Kawaii Potato, this morning. And hi Pablo, nice seeing you today. Thank you for joining us. Yeah, so unfortunately we lost a lot of fish. We're slowly getting a lot more. We have a freshwater tropical, I suppose you could say, tank I'm just creating a bunch of pots, by the way, you guys, so we can have a bunch for the flower shop. So we're slowly getting more fish, but it just takes time to build up that ecosystem for your tank and all that kind of stuff. And then it also depends on where you get your fish from, because if you get your fish from a dodgy pet store, I can't move my mouse. There we go. If you get your fish from a dodgy pet store, there could be issues with the quality of the fish and they could die really early anyways. So sometimes it's just unlucky with the fish that you get. So we do have a lot of fish. And then we do also have yeah, the two poos. We call them our poos. I don't know why. I wouldn't be able to tell you why we call them our poos, but we do. We're gonna grab an acacia as well, and I'm thinking some jungle leaves, but this should probably do. We'll take those to make some more pots as well. Ah, nearly forgot the wood, you guys. Okay, so let's put away some of this stone as well. Could probably change the roof up a little bit more, so we could keep the blocks, but we probably could use a couple of those too, you guys. I think that should be good though. Let's grab some spruce, and we will grab some we can even just use, actually we could use a birch. We could use a jungle, well there's the jungle wood right there. And then we could probably take those 1, 2, 3, 4. And also I had some, I think I put them in the okay, the trapdoors I made must be in the shulker box, you guys. Okay, my dogs are there. Yeah, okay. Oh no, your dog passed away. That's so, like, I'm sorry about that. Can you say hi to my cousin turning 1 and aunt, because it's her birthday too? Well, happy birthday to Alice's cousin and aunt, and I hope you have a very good day. And yeah. Okay, let's just check everything else. I am checking the chat as I play as well, so don't worry. I have 2 monitors up. Losing pets really does suck though. I think if my 2 girls passed away, I'd have to take a break. I could probably show them to you right now. I'll move the camera. Okay. They're like, what are you doing? So this one here is Strudel. She's the younger one. She is 3.5. And then this is Henrietta, the older one, and she is 5. So these are my 2 little poos. They're very cute, and they're also very long because Dashan. So you can see they're like very long little dogs. Hey. But that's my 2 little sausages. The fish tank's over near the kitchen. If you watch any of my Craftmas vlogs, you'll probably see it in the background. But I think if they passed away, I'd probably take a break for a little bit. I don't think I would cope very well. They're like my babies. They are my fur babies. But yeah, so you probably would have heard me just say one is 3.5 and one's 5. Yeah, they're little cuties, my babies, hey? They're both girls, which a lot of people told us after Henrietta we shouldn't get another girl, we should get a boy. But I think it really just depends on your dog's personality. If you know your dog is a friendly dog, I think it's okay to get a... Oh, I forgot to get glass, you guys. That's okay. I think it's okay to get another girl if you know your dog's okay. So they both get along really, really well. They cuddle all the time. They clean each other. They're like super, super friendly dogs. So, and they literally teach each other like siblings, and they'll cuddle all day. And yeah. Yeah, they're just very, very comfy little dogs at the moment. They're very happy. They like to cuddle. They're, as much as like dachshunds are very active, they're also really suited to just being lazy. They like to cuddle, and it's very cute because they bury themselves. So they'll find blankets or pillows, and they'll dig themselves under them because it's their instinct. Because dachshunds were bred to go into badger tunnels in Germany and pull badgers out. So naturally, even now they still like to dig into tunnels by making blanket tunnels. Okay, so I think that's good. So we're gonna start doing the other stuff now. Let's grab our wood. But no, they're very cute little girls, and they're very friendly. When they first meet people, they're very shy. So they kind of keep their distance, but they are friendly. They're just shy, quiet little dogs. Lisa, George, Ollie, and Jack. Oh, that's cute. I had cats growing up too. It wasn't until I was 14 that we got a dog. We had Bella, and she passed away in December. She was 7, 8? No. Fuck, no, she's older than that. She was 10. She ended up getting like a cancer, so she had to be put down, unfortunately. We're just at the moment as well making kind of like some crates for our yard. I think we might also put like a tree over here, but I'm not quite sure yet. We're just going to make some little foot traffic areas around our crates to give that little worn down feeling that you guys know I like to do. Just go like this. Some more over here. We might actually put one where the shulker box is too, so let's quickly remove that. Oh, Thomas's hole is it there. Okay, let's just put that there. I swear for a second I heard a zombie. Okay. And we might put this fence here too. There we go. Just probably actually let's put a, can I not pick the fence up? No. Okay, let's put a fence here. Okay, there we go. We're just going to grab the shovel, go like that. But I suppose if I put the fence there, I can't put any blocks there. Well, I could put one here, like that. Maybe that's okay, you guys. Let's put our shulker box back down too. There we go. So this is what it's looking like now. I feel like I could probably do, I kept with me those 2 stone blocks. So we're going to put one here. And then I feel like maybe one here. So that way there's a bit of like cobblestone, but then also proper footpath stone. I've always loved animals. My life wanted to be a vet. I wanted to be a vet when I was little too, but blood phobia, not gonna work well. I grew up with dogs. My grandfather bred wire-haired, wire-haired dachshunds. They're very cute. They're not as popular, are they? I'm finding some people, they're a little bit more popular now because the people who want dachshunds are like, I want the unique dachshund. So a lot of people are starting, I find, to get wire hair ones now, but they're still not as popular as short hair or long hair dachshunds. Okay, so we've got some. We have some planter pots. Okay, and I feel like I want another longer plant, like here maybe. This is starting to look good. Now we're going to grab our shulker box and we're going to grab some short flowers. So we might do an acacia sapling, a orchid, maybe a tulip. I do also like to put little saplings when I do flower shops or anything like that. And purely the reason is that a sapling is going to look really realistic, like a little plant, because as much as you go to the plant shops for flowers and things like that, you also go for trees, so it's going to look more realistic for your shop or anything like that if you do have some saplings there. You might change this one to a pot with a birch in it because I like the contrasting of the white trunk. Okay, let's put a tulip here. And I think that's all of our planter pots. I think so. Yes. Okay, so 3 were saplings and then the rest were flowers. And then we might also just like simply put some, I feel like I'm going to sneeze, so if I do sneeze, I apologize. I do also just want to put some plants randomly just around like this as well, because I feel like we're also trying to show off that we can grow some plants. We have fresh plants here. So we're just going to place some as well. Either a vet or I had a turtle when I was outside, but oh no. Vet or animal rescue or pet sitter. Pet sitters jobs are quite good as well, Arctichood, because if you ever wanted to travel, you can also be a pet sitter. Where has my mouse gone? There it is. If you did ever want to be a pet sitter, they're quite good jobs for traveling. A lot of people now offer, okay, you can stay in my house for free and all you have to do is look after the dog. So it's a very good job for traveling if you ever wanted to travel. My parents-in-law, Mr. HeySofia's parents, were actually, once they retired, they went on to be pet sitters. And they would literally just go to people's houses and look after their pets. So like they would go, okay, we want to go to this town. And then they would see if anyone had any like jobs up that they could do. And then they would just go and pet sit for people. So that was their job. That's what they did in their retirement for a little bit. I think they're going to be doing that again, which will be interesting. I might actually change, but they'll change all the ones around it too. I kind of think I want to do a crate, but I'm not sure now. Just because if I do like a crate like this, you guys, if I do one like this, it's gonna ruin all the dirt blocks around it. Maybe I could do one like here, maybe I'll even do one like down there. Oh, I think I used up my axe, unless if I put it in here. I did. Oh, we're having a restart soon. It's been that long, you guys. Okay, but maybe we might leave it at this instead of doing crates. I don't want to like overcrowd the place. I kind of feel like a tree would look really nice here, so I might build one in my own time, but we're going to quickly go. That sound is the sound of warning me not to open my inbox, by the way. Just, well, not my inbox, but my invent, because a restart's gonna happen. Let's do this. And place, not that there, no, not there, there. Okay, we're just trying to make it look really, really lush around the flower shop. So I'm just adding some little things like this, because that's going to make it look more, I want to just have a really lush and beautiful little cozy kind of feel. You could volunteer at a rescue organization. Yeah, that's true as well. Okay, there we go. So we're quickly going to do our restart and then we will be back, and then we will probably just finish doing like some flooring and some lights on the inside, and then I'll leave it at that. I think want to build a tree, but trees can be a little bit tedious. We'll see how we go though. Trees can be a little bit tedious to build in PvE, just because they're very annoying to build in PvE. Okay, we're just waiting for the live stream, the portal to unfreeze so we can go in. Come on little portal. Let's show people, hey. There we go. They're all just standing here. Look at them with their little electro hoods and their glowing books that they have. Okay, come on. The restart normally takes about a minute, so it shouldn't be too long, you guys. It happens every 2 hours to just kind of like protect the server and stuff like that if you haven't seen one before. Okay, and when it unfreezes, we can go in, so it shouldn't be too bad. Come on, portal. Come on. But what are you guys, oh, there we go. But what have you guys all been up to lately? I have just been doing uni, so it hasn't been too fun for me. I'm like 3 more weeks, just 3 more weeks. I can't believe it's already the end of the semester though. I swear I feel like I'm gonna graduate university and know nothing. But everyone I've talked to has kind of said the same thing. I'm not prepared for a job. It's how I feel. It's how I feel. Okay. I'm gonna quickly put that there. There we go. So I think the final thing we're gonna kind of grab is just some windows here, and then a door, and we're gonna just grab, unless if we have some more spruce in here, we do. So that's quickly, actually I don't even need a crafting table. I can build trees in Minecraft fairly alright. Like, I think you guys have seen a lot of my trees. I find them quite easy and they're fun, but it's easier in creative just because you can kind of fly around and see different angles easily, whereas in PvE it's like, okay, I need to look this way, I need to look that way, I need to build a dirt tower to look that way. So it's like I can't do it, but it's just more... No, we are 1 spruce block short. Damn it. I feel like just stealing that one so I don't have to go and chop down 1 block of spruce. Let's go chop down 1 block of spruce. Ah, jeez, don't worry, Arctic, you'll grow better. Yeah, it just takes a lot of time. It's just practice and practice and practice. That's how I've been doing it. I just practice and practice. Eventually, you'll start off and like your trees will look like crap. Mine looked like crap when you start off, but then the more you do it, the better you get at it. Some people are like really fantastic at building trees or different styles of trees. I personally try and go for like a more realistic tree, but some people in Minecraft can build like fantastic fantasy looking trees or stuff like that, and I'm not too good at that. So I think everyone always has their strengths and what they can build and things. We're gonna quickly go back though and just grab some doors and then some windows, and I think that will be done for today. But just remember guys, I don't know if I will be streaming next week because I will be in a different country. So I know I'm leaving in the morning. I think I'm leaving, I think my flight's at 11:30, which means I'd have to be at the airport by like 9:30 at the latest because it's an international flight, which means I'd want to be leaving at like 8:30, which means I'd have to leave home at like 8 a.m. So it's like if I was to live stream, I'd probably be getting up in the morning at like, it would have to be like 5 a.m. So I'll see how I go, but it's like I don't really want to be drastically tired in a different country, which is also 3 hours ahead, which means that when I am in New Zealand, it's 2 to 3 hours ahead normally, or maybe I think 3 hours without daylight savings. But it means that I'm gonna be very tired, so I don't want to really tire myself out too much when I'm in a different country. The jet lag's not bad for like that kind of distance, but it's more just the, yeah. Okay, so let's quickly put this clay away. I'm just clearing up my invent while I'm here because might as well. Oh, there's all the trapdoors as well. Let's put those away too. Torches here. Okay, so all we wanted was some glass, and I have some glass here. My mouse is dying on me again. No! It's like I only replaced the batteries the other day too. Let's go like that. There we go. Oh, I had some more there too. Let's just grab a little bit more just in case. I don't actually think I had enough spruce to do a door. I do. Thinking this may or may not. I'm taking a week off, so I'm watching lots of videos and playing Minecraft. I do that too. As soon as you get time off work, you're like, yes, I can do things. This may or not be kind of weird, but whenever I build anything in Minecraft, I always make sure that I build something for my animal in the game. I do the same too. I think it's very important. My mod is so I can play Minecraft without killing any animals. That's a cool one. I hope that it lets you kill mobs though. But no, I get that. Like I always make sure I build a little area for my little pet. Okay, so we have windows, and then I think we have some item frames here, so let's grab those two and two of those. That'll do. We'll create some lighting, but not a lot. But like I said, I will probably do the tree in my own time, just because they can, like, it's like I like doing trees, but they can be quite tedious, and then I kind of think to myself while I'm building, oh, do I want to make it bigger, or do I want to go in this way more or this way? And I don't think that's too interesting for you guys, so let's quickly go over. It will take me probably like 10 minutes just to build a tree too, so okay. So we're going to quickly add some lights in here. We'll probably just put them maybe right at the entryway. Put our item frames and our little, oh no, we didn't want to do that. Nope, there we go. Put that there, and then we're going to make our doors. And I've done the spruce as well because I've been doing that for my other builds, and it's just like really nice looking, like a really nice looking, more rusticy look, and I feel like that will add to the cottagey flower shop charm that we kind of have going on too. Okay, I think that's all the windows done. I kind of wanted to do the trimming under the windows of the staircases, but we don't have any at the moment, so I'll do that in my own time too. Where am I going, Sophia? I'm going to New Zealand. So my grandma has cancer. Unfortunately, they've kind of told her it's she's had it for like, she had it 4 years ago, and it's a very rare type of, like a really rare type of tumorous cancer that grows really slow. So 4 years ago, I think 4 or 5, she had half of her lung removed, so she's running on only one lung and a little bit of another. And they removed lymph nodes, but they didn't remove enough because you can never really kind of tell with the lymph nodes things. So they told her though recently that it's come, yeah, I've been talking for so long without water, I'm dying. Which is good that I'm finishing the live stream now, but she's got cancer, it's come back, but they've told her this time it's spread too far, so there's not much that they can really do. So she, oh, thank you. So she doesn't know how long she's going to be living for, which is why I'm going to New Zealand, because I'm from there. A lot of my family still lives there. I wanted to go in January, but they don't know if she would live that long. So I'm going over now. So it's literally just 3 days, and I'm just seeing my grandma. I will probably try and film a little bit if it's interesting. Like if I'm seeing anything really nice or pretty, I can film a little bit of New Zealand for you guys. I know I still haven't put together my Japan vlog. I've literally got my camera like right here, and I've had it open on my computer. I've got the chip in my computer editing videos, but I haven't just put it together. No, that's okay. But yeah, so she's known for a long time. There was like there's normally a survival rate for 5 years for her cancer. She had chemo in August, but chemotherapy and the radiation just it helps the symptoms a little bit because it's a very rare cancer and it's slow growing. Normal chemotherapy, radiation, it doesn't treat it. And she's too sick to be put under to remove more lymph nodes or things like that, and these tumors are too elsewhere. So yeah, so cancer sucks. So I'm going over to see her because I don't know how long she has left. They said it could be 6 months, it could be a year, it could be 2 years, but it's just whenever the cancer takes to hold that she'll pass away. I haven't been back to NZ for nearly 10 years now because I think I went in 2010. That was the last time I went. And it's just purely because I rather go to different countries than back to where I was born. But yeah, so that's where I'm going on Friday. So there may not be a Survival Friday next week, we will see, but if I don't come on at 5 a.m. in the morning my time, there's probably not going to be one, so I'll let you guys know anyway. I may film while I am in New Zealand, but it just depends on what I'm doing. I'm from a very beautiful part of New Zealand called the Northland, which is north of Auckland. So New Zealand's in two islands. There's the North Island and the South. The South Island is typically what you see like Hobbit, giant snowy mountains. The Northland is more like mountains and rolling hills and heaps of farmland. It's very beautiful. So I'm north of Auckland. That's where I was born. So I'll be up there. So I might do a little bit of filming, but I'll see if I do anything interesting. If it's just sitting around my grandma's house, I probably won't. But yeah, no, that's okay, you guys. I haven't dealt with anyone passing away before, so I don't really know how to, I suppose, like how to feel or react to it. I feel like she's not gonna die, but I know that she will at some point. So it's just a bit weird. But anyways, this video is ending now because we have finished the flower shop. I think the only other things I will do on my free time is I've got like the speckly bits in the roof over here. So I'm going to do the same here. My voice is dying on me. I've talked so much for like nearly an hour and a half or over an hour and a half now. And then the only other thing I need to do, which I will do as well, is just replace underneath the windowsills with the staircases. Like you can see here, we'll do some staircases at the bottoms of the windows there. And then I will probably put a tree here, which I will kind of trail to go over a little bit of like the crate area here. But I think this is looking really, really cute for a flower shop, and I really have enjoyed how it turned out. I think it's really cool. Maybe we'll even make a sign. We'll see how we go. But I hope you guys really enjoyed the live stream. Hour and a half we built a flower shop, so I'm pretty pleased with that, especially with all the talking and even getting supplies and coming back from my big clay expedition in the morning. But I hope you guys all enjoyed episode 17 of Survival Friday. Please like and subscribe if you are not already. I would really appreciate it, and make sure that you click the notification bell, so hopefully every time I post a video you get notifications. And just remember all that I'm doing a mansion for my next build, and I should be finishing it before Sunday, so it'll be going up Sunday, ironically, even though I'm not uploading Wednesdays and Sundays anymore. So I really hope you all enjoyed that build. I've put many hours into researching it and then building it, so I hope you guys enjoy the theme that I chose for a mansion. But like I say, like always, thank you so much for watching. And I hope you all have a really good day, and I will possibly see you next Friday, if not the next one, you guys. But like always, thank you.